Thank you. My name is Max Walker, and I'm one of the founders of Windrush. And we help tell meaningful stories through data. Data is everywhere. It's eating the world. It's how big retailers like Target know what you're going to buy before you even decide to buy it. It's why people are willing to spend hundreds of dollars on an Apple Watch just to track how many steps they take in a day. And it's also how some political analysts can predict elections so accurately that people insinuate they might have some supernatural help. And there's a great deal of tooling and support for data and data processing. There are new and exciting databases rolling out every day, new data processing applications like Hadoop that can process terabytes of data in just a few minutes. And there's all these tools for collaboration, research, and analysis, but when you're done, you still have boring facts, figures, and data that are extremely hard to communicate to the general public. And there are a few people that are doing this very well right now. The New York Times is a spectacular example. About 4 years ago, they came out with this story called Snowfall, which took interactive, data-driven content, married it to a compelling narrative, and completely changed the way that journalists and other media professionals looked at data. It was incredibly successful. It won a Pulitzer Prize. It's been copied by almost everyone else out there. And that's great, but the only reason the New York Times could do this is because they had a huge war chest to bring to bear and had spent years and years building a top-tier team of talent that was literally writing software that defined the industry. So most organizations don't have either of those things. And so most organizations produce content that looks like this when they try to communicate with data. It's a white paper. It's 130 pages long. It's got very small font, gray-on-gray charts, and it's none of the things that made that Snowfall article good. It's not compelling, interactive, or intuitive. It's dull, static, and dry. And beyond that, almost no one will ever read this kind of content because it's usually published as a physical paper handout or a PDF. And the World Bank recently did a study that showed that over a third of the PDF reports they put out have never been downloaded once. No one even made sure that their intern had checked the report that it worked before sending it out for coffee, much less actually generating any value for the organization. And the organizations know it's not generating value. They're doing studies like this World Bank study, and they're seeing no return on their investment, but they don't know how to get from this content to interactive, data-driven content. And this is where Windrush comes in. Windrush is a software as a service application that we've built to solve that problem. We allow anyone to produce content, whether they have design or technical talent on staff or whether they're just getting started with existing communications professionals. And it's incredibly simple to use. It's point and click. If you can type text anywhere, you can use it. If you can use Microsoft Word, it's not hard. And when they're ready to pull in colors, styles, and brand images, they simply make a few choices, and it looks just like their existing content automatically. And beyond that, when they want to bring in data and make charts, again, it's just a few simple choices pointed at an existing spreadsheet or other data source, and they get an interactive chart that works across devices and stays automatically up to date if their spreadsheet data changes. And when they're done, they end up with something that looks like this. Instead of that static, boring white paper, they have something that's interactive, engaging. It works across different device formats, including tablet and mobile, and it is much more easy to track sort of who actually downloads it, looks at it, and all the sort of technical housekeeping of making sure that it works on social media and all those things are taken care of by default. They can proudly point to this as a showcase piece of content that really shows what their organization is about. So obviously, there's a huge market opportunity for something like this. Everything from small businesses that want to do content marketing to large enterprise organizations doing shareholder reports, even nonprofits doing annual reports and research white papers. There's a really big demand for this. And we've had a lot of success entering this market already. We have several paid pilots going with a wide variety of customers, some small local organizations up to big national ones, some right here in Cleveland, some as far afield as New York City and DC, and they love our product. They're incredibly excited about their ability to produce interactive, data-driven stories with our product. And we've built a great team to do this. We have myself, my two co-founders, Mark and Riley, as well as an excellent team of mentors that have successfully launched $100 million startups in the past or added whole new lines to existing businesses. And we've gotten great mentorship from Flash Starts over the last 3 months as well. We're currently raising a seed round of $650,000 with $200,000 already committed, having only been raising for about the past 4 weeks. We have a product that we know works, we have a market that we know wants it, and we know what our next steps are. We just need the capital to scale up and take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you so much for your time. We're going to be doing a live demo at our booth, and I would love to come by and just chat with you anything more about this opportunity or the product or just show you what it's all about. Thank you.
Stay on stage. Stay on stage.